hello, or should I say good day, from Melbourne in Australia. Today I am taking a flight on Australia's worst rated airline, Jetstar. Jetstar are the low-cost arm of Qantas, and they're sort of known for delays and cancellations, kind of like any other low-cost airline, to be honest. But I've deliberately not looked at any of the reviews, mainly because I feel like people go out of their way to find the one-star reviews and kind of set it up to be a bad experience. So I'm going to go in with an open mind and just hope for a really good flight. Jetstar do actually have an app, and from my experience it's been great. I've been able to check in, I've got my boarding pass already, and at the moment it still says the flight is on time. There's no sign of delays or cancellations, albeit I know that can change, but so far so good. Like always, I've booked the cheapest flight for the day, which is at 5:50 tonight, and it's currently 9 AM. I have to be out of this hotel in like an hour. So I'm gonna check out, find a coffee shop just to spend the day and just chill a bit. I'm still a bit jet lagged, so just relaxing for the day is perfect. Okay, that was a slight bust. It turns out you can only drop your bag 2 hours before the flight departure, and I'm literally 10 minutes early, so just got to wait 10 extra minutes. I got to the airport today with the Sky bus. It was actually quite easy to do, to be fair. Although there was some mad traffic coming into Tullamarine. I don't even know what was going on with that, but honestly, can't complain. I am a bit of an airport dad, to be honest. I love being early. I just don't want to be rushing for a flight. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that was simple. I just need to actually drop the bag now. Bag drop was actually so easy to do, and I even got a printed boarding pass for free. They didn't charge me for it. I do tend to get that. I know it seems wasteful, but I always just have that worry that my phone will die, and then what do I do? I'll be stuck. Security all done, and it's actually security with a smile for a change. Very nice people here at Melbourne Airport. Anyway, I'm going to go and try and find a lounge because I think there is one with priority pass. Flipping heck, these signs are taking me like in the depths of Melbourne Airport. I don't actually know where my gate is just yet, but I hope it's at least somewhere near this lounge, or else I won't even be able to rest in the lounge. I'll be just too worried about getting to my gate. Please see staff at the service desk, and it's got the info on here. Well, you can pay $33. That's actually not that bad to get in here. Right, service desk. The guy's over here. Let's see if we can get him.
Yeah,
that's great. Thank you. This is a relatively small lounge, to be fair, but it's not overpacked. I feel like the location makes it quieter because I almost gave up and just bought a McDonald's, to be honest. But I'm glad I didn't. I'm not sure if I caught it on camera earlier, but I'm actually heading to Hobart today. The flight time's only going to be about an hour, I think. And yeah, so far so good. There's no delays reported. The flight isn't cancelled, as far as I know. And yeah, overall the experience so far with Jetstar has actually been quite good. Checking in on the app, super easy to do. Got my boarding pass literally within a minute, really quick. Bag drop here, very straightforward. Yes, it opens 2 hours before the flight, but it's a low-cost airline. They've got loads of flights going on. They need to make it efficient. And it was no big deal. Used the machine, all worked fine. Off the bag went. Obviously the key is my bag actually makes it to Hobart with me, but that's a problem for after this flight, so fingers crossed it actually does turn up. I know Jetstar have a reputation for delays, cancellations, different things, but I've decided not to look at the one-star reviews because I feel like when people do that, they're setting up the experience to be bad and just looking for the negative elements. But it's a low-cost airline, you can't expect too much, and for the price I paid, honestly, like most low-cost airlines, the base fare is always, really cheap, and then, you buy the add-ons. I was checking in a bag anyway, so I knew I would have at least one add-on, but I bought kind of like a package which worked out cheaper, where you pay for the checked bag. It was 20 kilos, as well as you can select your seat on the plane. So I've been able to do that. I'm in like row 9 or something. It's ideal really, especially when you know you have to check in a bag. I have done some comparisons before where I buy one of those packages that they offer versus just add in the checked bag, because you would think just a checked bag, it'll be cheaper, right? No, not always. Sometimes it can be double the price to only add the checked bag. So you might as well just pick your seat as well, right? It's a bit like on Ryanair. They'll offer you a package to add a bag or anything like that. On there, if you say no the first time, the second time they offer it to you, it's cheaper, but it's the same thing. You're adding the same luggage or package. So you really have to watch out with these low-cost airlines. The gate info isn't up for like 58 minutes, I think it said on the board. So I'm just going to relax here, chill, before heading to the gate. God, I've just found a disadvantage of that lounge. Oh, look at these stairs. Okay, just on board, I'll do a quick seat tour. So yeah, got a tray table. It's actually quite... That's a good size, 2 drink holders. Got a little pouch there. Cabin's actually pretty good. This looks a bit basic, but this is actually quite good. Literally flew by, pardon the pun. But yeah, it was really good. Just waiting for my bag and then probably going to get the Sky Bus to my hotel. Okay, so they got one at 7:40, so that will do. I do return $41. As budget airlines go, I don't see what people are complaining about. I just had a really good experience. Fair enough, I've only flown with them once. But flipping out, Jetstar put some of the European ones to shame. I'm going to head to my hotel now and fully debrief about my Jetstar experience when I get there. This bus leaves in like 20 minutes, so I might as well do my debrief now. Overall, I thought they were really good. We weren't late. In fact, we were actually early. I think we left the gate 2 minutes early and we landed like 20 minutes early, something like that. The seat was comfy. It had a little pocket thing, which, like Ryanair, for example, another low-cost airline, they don't do that. So I actually had somewhere to put my stuff. The snack menu was actually pretty affordable if you wanted something. It was like $5 for a chocolate bar, $5 for a drink. Most things were $5, like snacky, which that's £2.50. That is quite reasonable. I didn't realise this, but it turned out that I had a $10 voucher because of the package I bought with my check bag and the seat selection and all of that. So I had $10 credit. And as low-cost airlines go, I think that's pretty good. I mean, you really wouldn't get that with most other airlines. In fact, you don't even get that with a lot of full-service airlines. But yeah, as my first ever experience on what is apparently Australia's worst airline, I really didn't have that experience. Again, like I said earlier, this goes to show reviews and awards and all of that, it means nothing. It just depends on your own experience and whether things go right for you on the day or not. Everything went completely to plan for me today. We left on time, well, early. Seat was comfy. They didn't lose my bag. All of that. And the staff was so friendly as well. On my trip, I still have a couple of other Jetstar flights within my itinerary that I've got planned. So what's to say that it might actually go a bit, belly up on one of those. But I really am not expecting that much because it's a low-cost airline. My flight today, including the checked bag, seat selection, even that $10 voucher, the whole lot, £84. The whole lot cost me £84, which is insanely cheap, really, for what it's doing. So I can't complain about that. Anyway, overall, I think my first experience on Jetstar was a complete success. And now I'm going to be enjoying Hobart for the next few days. It's sort of like the forgotten state of Australia. A lot of people visit Australia and just don't come here. But I've heard lots of good things and, why not? I'm not going to forget about it. Good morning from Hobart. It's kind of early, although I'm a bit jet lagged, so time zones mean nothing to me right now. Just stumbled across this market. Let's see what it's all about. Fresh vegetables. Those pastries look really good, actually. I was at the Salamanca market yesterday, and that was rammed. And I think these are a lot of the same stalls. So this might be the better shout to come to be honest. There's a coffee stand over there. Might need to try that. Hi, good, thanks. Can I have a small flat white, please?
Emily!
Thank you.
Donna, you probably already picked the other bag.
Got it. They've got literally every option going here. Right, got the coffee, let's try it. Oh my God. There's something about Australian coffee. It tastes so good. That place was called, I think, the fried egg or the flipped egg or something like that. Yeah, they've got Sri Lankan food, falafel, American barbecue, even martabak. If you've never had martabak, it's basically a heart attack waiting to happen, to be honest. Only have a little bit at a time. Oh, the sun comes out, goes in, comes out, goes in. I can't even keep up with that. But anyway, I'm in the main CBD part now. Everything's currently shut, but I think it opens about 9 AM and it's only about 8. So it is a bit of a ghost town, but this is what it looks like. Sort of a cupboard type thing going on. There's lots of different shops down here, and to be honest, it is actually quite busy. And during normal times, I was here yesterday and it was packed. When the shops were open, it was absolutely rammed. People are actually out and about buying things. Where I'm from in the UK, the town centre is like a ghost town. No one goes to it. In fact, people actually avoid it. Another thing I've noticed about Hobart CBD, I don't know if this is every Australian CBD, but smoking, vaping, anything like that is banned. They actually have signs up for it, just like this one here. So no smoking or vaping in the entirety of the CBD. That's inside buildings, of course, as well as outside, just in the general area. I don't know how well that's policed, but it's a good concept. I mean, I don't smoke or vape, so when people are smoking, or more so vaping smells more because it's those really awful flavourings. So to have that here, or rather the lack of, is actually very much appreciated. Anyway, that was a nice little walk about the CBD and that market. I didn't even realise that market was on today.